I could see he was struggling to tell me something. And all day I could see it on his face. I'm like, you want to tell me something? He goes, we can talk tonight. And we sat down and said, what's going on, bud? And he looked at me and he said, Dad, he says, I got to stop living a parent-centered life and start living a principle-centered life. And my jaw, kid's 13 years old, and my jaw like hit the floor. I'm like, what did you just say? And I'm like, holy smokes, he is so right on. Rob, tell me a little bit about that story. I mean, to elaborate a little more of a story. What were you feeling, the anxiety about sharing it with me? And then what did you mean by not living a parent-centered life and more so living a principle-centered life?
The anxiety was boiling up. I could feel it. It was at this tipping point, if that's how you want to put it. And I knew I should say something. And again, with baseball, did everything to please Dad. Not specifically to please Dad. Of course, I enjoyed many aspects of the sport. But most of it was just because I wanted to please Dad and I wanted to make sure he loved me because I was playing ball like he did in his old days. And I realized after learning everything I did at the conference that I was living that parent-centered life, making sure I did everything, in this case for others or for my parents. And I looked around and I started realizing I didn't just do that only for my parents, and for friends, family, whatever it might have been. Of course, it was mostly focused on Mom and Dad, but it made me realize that it was always focused elsewhere on what others thought. And then they talked about living that principle-centered life at the conference. I got to make decisions for me. And of course, like, I know I'm a selfless individual. That's how Mom and Dad taught me to grow up, and that's how they taught me to be. And I plan on continuing that for the rest of my life. But knowing that I need to live a principle-centered life and doing things the right way for the, I guess, right cause and having good effects on my life and others as well later on down the road, whenever that may be. But that's what it's all about now.